What's up, everybody? It is your boy Mug the Dude here, and we're back with some real Colosseum, guys. Now, a while back, I did not a while back, it was just like last week or something like that, 2 weeks ago. I did the top 10 list with the top 10 attack units, top 10 speed units, top 10 HP units, top 10 defensive units. Shout out to RJ Carabello. You said do the top 10 best units in the game. I was planning on doing it. It's just a matter of when. Now it has finally happened. Shout out to you, man. Which I will be doing. Shout out to Sun Santana. I will be doing the best 01 skill units, which I actually was considered doing before this, but I'd rather do the best 10 units in the game and then 01 skills, because 01 skills are really the crafty skills of Hero Colosseum. They just change games, especially if nobody has ET skills. Whoever doesn't have ET skills and whoever has 01 skills will more than likely win the game if they both get an ult, unless someone gets shafted in numbers, which has happened to me several times. Shout out to Sun Santana for that, because you know what happened, bro. I got shafted in numbers, and I didn't get to go first with an ult. I think Future Gohan survived an attack, and I still won, which blows my mind to this day. But that's a different story, guys. Number 199, Future Trunks, level max 99. HP is 5650, attack is 5130, defense 1740, speed is 3460, opposing skill is the power of hope. Place on trigger score for plus 1000 to attack and speed, and minus 30% to damage taken by your master stacks during that turn only. Bottom left and top middle is his trigger squares, and burning strike is his ultimate attack. Now, he's number 10 because other figures are just better than him. Like, simple as that. His posing skill is very good, but it's not as good as some of the other ones. So not as broken as some of the other ones, but he's still one of the best figures in the game. That plus 1000 to attack and plus 1000 to speed, in my opinion, is probably one of the sickest buffs in the game. Like, you're gaining 1000 speed. That is 2 turns worth of a cell. Like, a cell or a Golden Frieza getting that 500 speed, or a Fusamasu in 1 turn. I know he doesn't get it like every turn. He just gets it every turn, but it goes away. It's only till that. It's only stacks during that turn only. But he's gonna have 4460 speed, and he's gonna have 6100 attack. That is probably one of the most broken stat lines. Plus, he has a whopping 1740 defense, which is phenomenal. I actually like to run him on my Android 17, Dragon Ball Super Android 17 squad, because he can go top middle, Android 17 can go bottom middle, and he's giving everybody that 350 defense, so he's going to have 2090 defense. Plus, Future Trunks, which is the best part of his posing skill, is he gives the master minus 30% of damage taken by your master stacks during that turn only, which is super clutch. Like, you can run 2-lane setups with him, which is, you can't run as many as you can with the Piccolo. Like, if they don't target the Piccolo, you could probably run 2-lane setups the entire game. Your master will eventually die, because if there's figures in the game that have a natural 30% damage buff. Speaking of a natural 30% damage buff, number 9, guys, the blue Vegito. Now, I was considering not putting versions into this, like, don't add versions, like, just go off opposing skills, but I wanted to put versions in because there's different versions that are more broken and the best figures. Like, these version figures are the best in the game. Number 283, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, level max 99, HP is 3980, attack is 8830, defense is 1050, and speed is 1850. Ultimate attack is Super Gallic Gun, and his posing skill is Transcendent Heights. Place on trigger square for plus 30% to own damage dealt, minus 10% of damage taken. Also, ignore opponent's damage reduction effects when attacking. Stacks during that turn only. Top left and bottom right are trigger squares. Like, that is the most broken, one of the most broken things in the game. Especially, I don't go off of stat, I don't go off of skills, and let skills you can put on here, but I'm going to use this as an example. Plus 30% to your own damage dealt. Right there, that is broken. 30%. That is if you have ADM up F, and like ADM up B, and the SEC ADM up SEC. He already has that. So you want to put another one on, you can put plus 1000 attack on. Now he has almost 10k attack if you go second. This is all if you go second. Then you get place on a trigger score for plus 10% to your own damage dealt. That's a 40% buff. And then another 20%. That is 60%. And he ignores damage reduction. So the Future Trunks means nothing to him when he hits the master. The Whis means nothing to him. Nobody can stop him from hitting this hard. He hits for like average when you get all of this activated and nobody lowers your attack by like 30% like a Vados or something. He hits for like 13k for me, like almost every time. Like, it is redonkulous how broken this figure is. Plus, his trigger squares are top left, which I won't I won't commonly run him in that top left trigger square. I'll most likely run him in that bottom right with a Piccolo top middle and a Vados top right. Or if you wanted to go the speed route, you could put one of your speediest figures top right. Like, you could put a future Gohan. Oh, future Gohan actually goes top right. You could put future Gohan top right. And whoever they put in front of future Gohan will more than likely die. Because if future Gohan doesn't kill them, you bet your sweet grapes. I don't know why I said sweet grapes. He will die. Like, he just hits so hard. He's one of the hardest hitting figures in the game. I don't know if he actually is one of the hardest hitting figures in the game. Like, I would actually have to test it and just do like a basic thing of put them in their trigger square, one turn, get all of their things activated, give them the skills that would most optimize his damage output, and then let's see what would happen. He would probably go like, he'd be in the top 5 easily, in top 10 hardest hitters. But number 8, guys, Champa. I would actually run him. I would actually put him 1 to 5 if there wasn't some of these other figures in the game, because this man is stupid broken. He makes the team stupid broken. Number 178. 178. Bruh, I can't talk. Let me get a sip of coffee before I go on.
Wow.
Hashtag coffee boys. Hashtag coffee boys. God of Destruction, Champa, level max 99. HP is 3900. Attack is 6990. Defense is 2040. And speed is 2370. God of Destruction's Anger is his opposing skill. Place on a trigger square for plus 30% damage taken by all opponents on the field section on that turn only. Top middle is his trigger square. And ultimate attack is God of Destruction's Menace, guys. Now, the reason he is so broken is because, 1, he has almost 7,000 attack. I plan on getting him to 7,000 attack if I do more summons, which I plan on doing more summons. Like, I'm always going to do summons, guys. But I plan on getting him to 7,000 attack, but overall, he will get to 7,000 attack with this. I don't put skills into this, but he will have 7,000 attack, especially if the skills you put on him get him over to 7,000 attack. Plus, he has 2,000 defense, phenomenal. His HP is a little low, but it doesn't really matter. The teams you run on him, he's more of a centerpiece of a team. Like, that plus 30% damage taken by all opponents mitigates a Whis. Like, his posing skill mitigates another posing skill. So, say you run a Whis and someone runs a Champa, you don't have a Whis anymore for anybody else. You better have some extra damage and mitigation or a Vados because you're going to die. Like, if anybody hits him, if he hits anybody or any of the figures you have on the field that are attack figures, hit someone, and, like, they'll probably one-shot him without a doubt. Like, I have a Super Vegito who hits for, like, 9 to 10k with him on the field. Like, a double Super Vegito would be very, 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 very good. Or him with, like, a Speed Vegeta or something like that. Or him with, like, a Videl. Him, Videl, and another attack unit are stupidly broken. I don't have the speed Videl, obviously, but overall, guys, this man just makes teams stupidly broken. Like, the plus 30% damage taken by all opponents is just one of the best things in the game, guys. But number 6, I believe. Future Gohan. Actually, this is number 7. Future Gohan. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Mugs, why do you have him so low? I'm taking 01 skills out of this. So if you're taking 01 skills out of this, by the way, Cell is not on this list. I'm just saying this right now. Gohan is a very good figure. He makes people go first. Like, if you put him on the field, there's a high chance you're going. Like, a very, very, very high chance you're going first. But he has some flaws. Number 138, Gohan Future. Level max 99. HP is 3510. Attack is 5060. Defense is 990. Speed is 6750. Posing skill Hope of the Future. Place on trigger score for plus 500 to your attack, plus 350 to your defense, repeatable, and plus 1,000 to your attack, plus 350 to your defense, and plus 500 attack to all allies on the field, top left and top right. Our trigger squares. Ultimate attack is one-handed Kamehameha Mach 2. Now, just want to say one thing. If I'm taking 01 skills out of this, he's still a very, very, very good figure. You can put a Super Vegeta above him, top left. You can put a attack Vegeta, new blue Vegeta, bottom right. You can put a Super Vegeta bottom right. You can put a Gogeta bottom right. You can put a Big Bang Vegeta, which I'm actually considering level 99ing the other Big Bang Vegeta, not the speed one I love. The other one, because I saw how high his attack stat will be once he gets his posing skill, and it actually kind of surprised me. But overall, that plus 1,000, that plus 500 attack and plus 350 to defense is very good. He's going to have 5,560 attack first turn. He's going to have about 12,040 defense. But that second part is plus 1,000 to your attack and plus 350 to your defense when an ally is defeated, plus everybody gets that 500 attack when an ally is defeated, is very, very good. That is a stacking mechanic that is still broken. Like, plus 1,000 to attack. So say you have him on the field and 2 figures die at the same time. He's going to have about 7,500 attack in the first turn, and he's going to be gaining 700. He's going to be gaining like 12,000 defense. or 11,000 defense or something ridiculous. Which means he'll have 2,000 defense, which means you can then put him in the front and gamble a little bit, put him top right with a blue Vegeta or something like that. Because I will never put him top right unless I am certain that I will go first, and I am certain that that person who he would put in the front, and I'll like guess a little bit, will die, guys. But number 7 is him. He's just a very good figure, but sometimes he just doesn't hit that hard. Like if he goes against the Vados, he's useless against the Vados, guys. But number 6. Now you're actually going to be like, you're going to yell at me for this. Jiren. You're going to be like, Muggs, he basically has the same mechanic as the Gohan in his first part of his trigger squares. I don't care. This man is a monster. Like a monster. Number 319, Jiren, level max 99. HP is 5330. Attack is 5580. Defense is 1390. And speed is 4520. Ultimate attack is Power Rush, but his posing skill, Power Beyond a God of Destruction. Place on a trigger score for plus 500 to your attack, 350 to your own defense, and 15% to your ultimate attack and damage, not gauge, damage, repeatable. And also, if alone on the field, 1.1 times own attack and defense, and plus 2,000 to your plus 2,000 defense to your master stacks during that turn only. Bottom left and top middle is our trigger squares. Now, you're probably thinking, Muggs, Ultimate Gohan has that same, Future Gohan has that same thing, plus 500 to attack and 350 to defense. Okay, fair. Plus 15% to your ultimate attack damage. That is a huge attack buff to your ultimate attack, which is insane every turn. So 3 turns, he's going to have a 45% damage buff for his ultimate attack, which is ridiculous. And then if we want to go off his other part is 1.1 times your own attack and defense. So 1.1 times the own attack and defense. So 1.1 times the own attack will be about 500 attack right off the bat, which is going to be gaining another 500 attack just because of his posing skill. And then defense, he's going to be gaining about like 130 some defense, which ain't bad. But he's also giving the master plus 2,000 defense when he's on the field by himself, which means, as you can see, I have 01 skills on him because that screamed 01 skills to me. Which means he's a little mini Piccolo, but that's amazing. He's a good starting figure to start the game off with because you probably will one-shot most figures in the game when he has 01 skills. That is just a fact, unless a Vados and a Whis and you have another figure on the field that just mitigates damage or lowers attack, like an SR Vegeta, who lowers attack by 1,000, the Vados by 30%, and the Whis. That'd actually be pretty good, but overall, I just think he's better than Future Gohan. I think he's better than everybody else from 10 to 6, obviously, and he just hits hard. You can run insane figures with him. You can put a Android 17 Dragon Ball Super behind him, give him that 350 defense, already on top of another 350 defense, which means he will have 2,000 defense in the first turn. And then you can put a Super Vegeta above him, Super Vegito top left above him. You can put a attack Rose above him to give him that little bit of cushion and hide him a little bit. You can put a Fusamasu above him. You can put so many figures. An attack Blue Vegeta above him. You can put a Speed Blue Vegeta above him, which Speed Blue Vegeta is not on this list, but still. That is very good, guys. So we're going to hop into 5 to 1. I hope to catch you guys there, and I think you'll be shocked at who's number 1. All right, guys, number 5. How ironic that he's better than Jiren. Ultra Instinct Goku. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, but I like how they just have his name as Ultra Instinct Goku. Number 315, Goku. Ultra Instinct. Level max 99. HP is 2540. Attack is 9,870. Defense is 840. And speed is 2190. Posing skill, subconscious strength. By the way, his ultimate attack is Godly Display, which I still think is the dopest ultimate attack in the game. But posing skill, subconscious strength. Place on a trigger square for 1.1 times own attack repeatable. Also, increase own speed to 99,999 and minus 80% to ultimate attack damage for all opponents on the field after the turn has been decided. Stacks during that turn only. Top right is his trigger square. Now, I want to say one thing. His HP is very low. His defense is very low. His speed ain't that high either. But that 9,800 attack is stupid good. I say stupid good so much, guys, but it really is very good. And then the fact that he gets 1.1 times own attack to his 1.1 times to own attack, which is very good. I almost said stupid good again. He's going to gain 980 attack per turn because 10%, 1.1 times of that is 980 or something. And he's going to be having 10,000 attack in the first turn. These new figures that came out, all these new DLC figures. Give me a sec, brothers. Like, I never thought we would see attack stats over 10k in this game without having an insane amount of buffs. I never thought we would have it. Plus, he gives 99,999 speed. So you can actually put like him in top right and then have another semi-speedy figure in the back. And he's going to go first. Or you can put a Super Vegito bottom right, which Super Vegito doesn't typically go first. Like, that doesn't typically go second for me. Like, he will more than likely go first because he's one of the speediest figures on my account. Not one of my speediest figures, but one of the best figures on my account. And if I'm making a team, he's probably going to be one of the speediest figures on my team, except for, like, Future Gohan and stuff like that, and the Speed Vegeta and stuff. But still. And the one thing I want to mention is, you can run him outside of his trigger square. Same thing as the Blue Vegeta. You can run him outside of his trigger square, and it becomes a monster. Like him behind a Piccolo with ADM up B, attack up B, and you can put a ADM up SEC on him. And there's no B, there's just SEC, by the way, I messed up. He becomes broken. He's one of the hardest hitting figures in the game. I think he is the hardest hitting figure in the game. Without a doubt, he's one of the best figures in the game. Number 4. A Piccolo. Now, obviously, he's one of the best figures in the game. He's an OG figure that still is one of the best figures in the game. He still is one of the best centerpieces for a team to build a team around. And the figures you can put with him are endless. Endless. Like I said in the Ultra Instinct figure, I don't even know, I almost said video. Ultra Instinct part, rating him. He can go bottom middle behind him. And that's all you need. Put O2 skills on him. That's all you freaking need. But number 46 Piccolo, level 60 out of 99, HP is 6100, attack is 3630, defense is 2290, and his speed is 2060. Potent skill is bracing for impact. Place on trigger score for plus 350 to your defense, repeatable. Plus 5000 to your master's defense stacks during that turn only. Top middle is his trigger square. Ultimate attack is special beam cannon. There's really not much to say about him. The plus 5,000 to defense to your master is stupid good. I almost said stupid broken. Stupid good, guys. Not to mention that plus 350 defense is pretty good as well. He's going to have 2,600 defense in the first turn. Plus, if you run a Vados with him, that combo is amazing. And whoever you else want to put behind the Vados or the Piccolo, go ahead and do it. Like, I actually prefer putting a Bardock behind the Piccolo or a Ultimate Gohan behind the Vados. It becomes a very good setup. I actually like to run the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito behind the Vados and attack everybody in front. That literally is probably one of my favorite decks in the game. By the way, I will be doing best 01 skill figures and best teams. Now, the teams are going to be a little different because it's going to be a little weird because there's so many different teams. There's so many different varieties. Like, I still haven't even discovered all of the ideas you can do in this game. But overall, this man, you can run insane people with him. You can run Android 17 behind him with O2 skills, and he's going to be gaining 700 defense per turn from the 350 from the Android 17, and then 350 from himself, which means he's going to have almost 3,000 defense in the first turn. But if you want to put different skills on him, like you could put an defensive up F, and then you could put a second skill on him, the defensive up SEC and stuff like that, and then you could put like an ADM up SEC or an attack up SEC, it doesn't matter, but this man is one of the most broken figures in the game. You can run 2-lane setups with him. When you run 2-lane setups and you're not level 99, you need a Piccolo. Because if you get two-shot, you will get two-shotted in this game almost by an Ultra Instinct Goku and like a Blue Vegeta or an Ultra Instinct Goku and a Super Vegito, which I have done several times. So, number 3, I believe we're at, right? Number 3, the Videl. Now, I don't have the Speed Videl, but I do have the Speed Videl stats. Shout out to Sun Santana, you did send me them. 5,300, like 60 attack, and like 3,500 and like 30 attack speed, which is insane, but I'm going to go off her skills. But the only reason I put her on here is because that posing skill is just too good. Number 296 Videl, level 71 out of 99. HP is 2550, attack is 4390, defense is 3380, and his speed is 1610. I pulled a dupe of her. I did like a random summon with like the amount of TP medals I had, and I pulled her. I almost had a heart attack because I thought it was a speed Videl, but speed is 1610. Ultimate attack is Justice Combination. Posing skill is Alluring Visage. Place on a trigger square for minus 70% to defense and speed to all opponents on the field stacks during that turn only. It's not 70%, it's 30%. It's 30 to 35%. I'm not so sure about that. Comment down below if it's 30 or 35%. Trigger squares are bottom, middle, top right. Now, if I had the Speed Videl, shout out to Kings Never Dream, I would be putting, also shout out to Nathaniel Essex as well. You've been asking for a shout out, and I'm sorry I didn't really get to it. But Champa top middle, her bottom middle, and that is about almost 6,000 speed between them. if you put like if you put like speed up F, speed up B on them, that becomes very good. And then you can put whoever you want on the team, and whoever they hit probably, like, more than likely will die because they're lowering their defense by 35% to 30 to 35%. I'm still not so sure, so I'm just going to say it. And their speed, which means you're probably going to go first, especially if you put, like, any other figure that has high speed on this team, like an Ultra Instinct Goku plus him, plus the Champa. I don't know if you're going to go first depending on how speedy of a team they run, but overall, like, I don't need to say a lot. Her posing skill, there's a reason I'm still hunting the Speed Videl, because I need her, like, need her. Very bad. I didn't need her. I need her, like, I need Speed Videl in my life, guys. But, number 2, the Vados. She is the second best figure in the game. I would put her number 1 over this number 1 guy, but she's just not as good as him, but you can run them together. I almost said ultimate attack first. That's not right. Number 179, Vados. Let me see what happened. Okay, that's going to happen on my computer, guys. Number 179, Vados. Level max 99. HP is 4470. Attack is 3400. Defense is 3270. And his speed is 26. Her speed is 2610. Ultimate attack is Requiem of Destruction. I almost said Requiem. Requiem. Say Requiem of Destruction 5 times fast, guys. Comment down below if you can do it. And comment down below if you failed like I just did. Requiem of Destruction is her ultimate attack. Place on her trigger, a God of Destruction's attendant is her opposing skill. Place on her trigger square for minus 30% to attack to all opponents on the field. Saxon, that's and only. Top right is her trigger square. Like, that's all I have to say. She's lowering everybody's attack by 30%, which is amazing. Amazing. Like, why did they make a figure like this? And especially if you could put the Piccolo on the team, why would they do this? I don't understand, guys. Like, they built the best team. You can build the best teams with these two people. Whoever you want to put behind the Piccolo and the Vados, go ahead and do it. Give them SEC skills, give them ADM up B skills and stuff like that. And you will stomp people. Like, whoever they attack, they will kill. Like, I've faced some people, like, really good people, level 99s, and obviously like that. Like, shout out to Sun Santana, shout out to Jay Schwiss. Shout out to all of you guys that I faced. And I use this team, I will more than likely, if I think I'm going to lose, just because how good, like, I know, like, level 99s, I'm like, cool. They've either grinded or they know this game very well, especially if they have high FP as well. I will more than likely bring out a Vados and a Piccolo setup, guys. But you can run a Blue Vegeta behind her, attack Blue Vegito. Attack Blue Vegito. Yes, attack Blue Vegito. A speed Blue Vegito, but I like the attack Blue Vegito better for obvious reasons. He hits harder. A Blue Vegeta. A Super Vegito. A Gogeta. The list goes on and on, guys. Like, she literally lowers everybody's attack by 30%. You can run a SR Vegeta with her, and they're lowering their attack by 50% total. Because 1,000 attack, 30%. That becomes gross. And stupid gross, because you could put him bottom middle and the Piccolo top middle, and I've actually never done that setup. I think I've done it to survive 01 skills, because this is when I didn't have 01 skills. Like, Vados lowering everybody's attack by 30% is still one of the best things in the game, guys. But number 1, I put him for number 1 attack unit and number 1 for speed unit. You already know who it is. I'm not even going to say much about him. I still think to this day that he is the best figure in the game. I just believe it 100%. You can't tell me otherwise. He is the best figure in the freaking game. 100%. You can say other figures and you can say other examples, but in my opinion, he's just too good. Number 270, Vegito, level max 99, HP is 3990. I have a dupe into his HP, and I have his attack at 7,110. I have 3 dupes into his attack. His defense is 970, and his speed is 4140. Ultimate attack is Spirit Sword. Posing skill is the strongest fused warrior. Place on a trigger square for plus 250 to your attack, defense, and speed repeatable. Plus 10% damage taken by all opponents if you go first, and minus 10% damage dealt by all opponents if you go second. Top, middle, top, left, and bottom right are his trigger squares. Now, bottom right, you can run him behind a Vados. Top left, you can run him in front of a future Gohan, and you're probably going to go first with that setup, because that's already 10,000 speed between 2 figures. You could run a Piccolo on that team as well, and you can run a 2-lane setup. It's beautiful. You can run a speed cell above him, top right, and he'll be bottom right. And that's a very good setup. You're probably going to go first as well. It's the same thing as the Future Gohan, just switch. You can run a Future Gohan in front of him as well, bottom right, and Future Gohan top right. You can run a attack cell, which I actually like running the attack cell more. It's very good. You can run so many good figures. Like, you can run a Broly in front of him, which is even grosser because Broly hits hard. You can run a... You can actually run a blue Goku, top middle, the OG blue Goku, not the OG blue Goku, the new blue Goku, top middle, put him top left, and then put whatever you want to, top left, bottom left, or top right. And blue Goku's going to give them another 10% damage buff on top of the stats I already have given him. And he becomes broken, guys. The fact that he has 4,000 speed and 7,000 attack before getting any buffs, and the fact that he gives himself 350 to all stats, except HP, obviously, is stupid good. Like, he hits too hard. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. I hope to catch you on the next video. Deuces, everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend.